They did research and started asking people about me. The guy in the milk bar across the road, he said, she's clever, she's strong, she's a hard worker. Then they asked, is she good for marriage and stuff? And he said, don't ask if she's good for marriage. Ask the boy if he's ready for her.
I was looking at the scarf, not the personality, not the person itself, so now the scarf doesn't worry me.
Back in Melbourne, Frida is getting worried. Her shop has now been open for 6 months, and despite her best intentions, Frida is rapidly sliding into debt.
It's dead at the moment. I know no one wants to spend any money. It's been really slow for now on coming up to 3 months. Retail sucks. Isn't it a hand with anything?
No, we're right, thanks. Just having a look now. Yeah, thank you.
But I'm the little Aussie battler with a scarf.
Frida has taken a second job just to pay the rent.
You feel like going out to every single Muslim out there and say, buy a dress, save me. I'm going to need something to get me out of what I'm in.
On top of her business woes, Frida is under pressure from Albert to move up to Sydney, where he lives with his parents. The new house Albert is building for Frida is just across the road.
I'm building 4 townhouses. I'm starting off with doing the 2 at the back here, and then I'll be knocking the house down at the front, and I'll be building the other 2. I've got to finish the back ones as soon as possible, so when Frida comes in, we'll be living in the back.
She's a very nice girl. She's a very happy and make him happy.
Yeah, Frida inside in my head.
I like a girl like her. She's a very smart.
We're heading towards our goals. It's just, she's in Melbourne, I'm in Sydney.
Everyone wants to look hot and sexy. And if they don't want to look hot and sexy and they want to cover their faces and cover their bodies, they don't want to spend the money to buy it. All this, getting rid of. These all being packed away in the boxes. It's making my days dark.
Frida has come up with a radical idea to save her shop. She's going mainstream.
The fashion business, it's really hard. You really have to have a fantastic personality. Hi!
How are you?
Good.
Good.
I'm back again. How are you?
Nova 100, this is Michelle and Tim. We've got a very special guest who's joined us right now, part of our very own Nova family.
That's right. Frida, how are you doing, doll?
I'm good.
18 months ago, you won how much from us in stereotypes?
$4,000.
$4,000. And that was the start?
Yeah.
Where to from here?
It's the Frida Boutique. It's going to be Australian-wide. We're going Sydney, Queensland, Perth, Adelaide. Everyone wants to look like Hollywood, there's no doubt about it. I wear a scarf, I want to look like Hollywood. I'm all excited now, but now the pressure's on, because that's going to be aired. I'm going to have to open up all these bloody shops.
Frida is now importing an exclusive range of American prom queen dresses.
This transition that I'm making is probably from one extreme to another, from modest clothing to really revealing clothing. Yeah, it's really sexy, it's hot, you can take that off. Mate, you're Australian, you're Greek, you're Italian, you come into my shop. Don't worry about this. You're in here for a reason, you're in here for the dress. My religion shouldn't be a problem.
Albert has arrived for his first look at the revamped shop.
Wow, it's mad. Big difference, isn't it? New couch, everything.
In the back area, I'm going to turn it into a bridal boutique. And these dresses are couture, but affordable couture. I got this book, which is all good for superstars, famous people. These range for like $3.5 grand, $4 grand a dress.
$3.5 grand for a dress?
Yep.
Thank God I got you on the scarf.
Ha ha ha. Feel proud. I know I got the best dresses in the strip now, 100%.
Inspired by Frida's bold tactics, Albert returns to Sydney. He has his heart set on becoming a big-time boxing promoter.
We had to... This is the biggest fight in Australia that's ever happened.
For a while,
For a while.
Frida will be supplying the girls with her dresses. I'm not much of a fashion guru, but from, you know, seeing it on those models there to go onto our dances, she's got some style. Oh, really?
Albert has managed to convince his business partners that their upcoming world title fight could do with a touch of glamour.
We've got all the staff, they're going to be wearing Frida's dresses.
You know how we have the runway usually for the dancers? We can use that to model the dresses. Honestly, seriously.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Different coloured dresses, different fights, different
No,
styles.
definitely. How often do you see a fashion parade or fashion dresses shown at a boxing event?
First.
Frida is also looking for new arenas to promote her new range. In a bid to attract more customers, she calls in Vanessa, a marketing expert from Australia's biggest bridal expo.
If you do want to participate in the show, availability is limited, just as this.
Yeah.
I have one spot left. This is the brochure. Now we've printed over 100,000 of these. We get anywhere up to about 17,000 people over the weekend. A flat out show. Every show has over 200 exhibitors.
Very good. Exciting. All right. I'm all excited now because I know that I'm going to excel in this area.
Good.
I will. I've got too many contacts. Like you, Vanessa.
Since introducing the new range, business has improved. But Frida hasn't abandoned her dream of providing beautiful clothing for Islamic women.
With the pink instead of the red.
Suhaila is shopping for the perfect engagement dress.
A nice, elegant, formal dress. Not too revealing. Not too revealing, of course.
I'll do you the jacket and the shorts so it's all matching. Yeah, and then you go...
With her mother's help, Frida has found a way of modifying the After 5 range to comply with Islamic dress guidelines.
Dress like this, she can wear it. We put lining for the bolero, and we put lining in the sleeves, and she put shawl on her head.
This, but I don't have it in your sight. I'm spewing. Too much.
That's too beady.
You're going to Egypt.
I know, but
you got to look like you just walked out of a film.
I know.
Business isn't the only thing that is growing. Frida has just found out that she is having a baby.
No, it's good. It's changed. Definitely a change in my life. I can't think about myself anymore. Have to think about someone else. So yeah, it's gonna be hard. But I think it would be like having a pet.
Dig it out first. If it's too hard to do it, break it up with that scander. Break it, make it softer because it's a big shovel. It's clay. Now I'm going to become a father and all that, so it's responsibilities and you know, looking after my wife and the kid, and the things that I'm supposed to finish should have been finished a long time. So now I've got some goals I have to finish. You know.
I think the child came and put strain on us at the right time. It's given him more pressure to work on the house. It's put pressure on me to get the shop organised.
Have babies and children, grandchildren, because, you know, we have a big family.
I like boy. Quickly.
He wants a son, grandson.
I'm happy she have a baby, but too much work for me, maybe. I think she's happy with the baby for a few months, and after that, no, I want to go work.
Well, we have to whisper in its ear as soon as it's born. There's only one God but God, and Muhammad is the prophet of God. Yeah. Make sure that baby's a Muslim as soon as it pops out. We can't afford to let one go.
But there's a lot to do before the baby arrives. So for the moment, it's business as usual.
Dark pink would have been too falahi.
No, yeah, this is not.
This is more subtle. Mm-hmm. What do you reckon? You ready? Come on. The size to the measuring was really small, and I just said, stuff it, it's got to fit. And I brought it and it fitted perfect by a guess. So I'm very happy.
No, come on. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice. Very nice. I might get my wedding dress from here. العريس قبل بركي بده يتجوز قبل 3 أشهر.